And those are the starting lineups, so kick back, get your popcorn ready. We'll be back in just a moment.
11,
Time to start the weekend in style. We welcome you to Friday Night Basketball on 2K Sports. In this game, we'll see the Chicago Bulls going up against the Miami Heat. Hi, everybody. This is Brian Anderson, and with me tonight, Grant Hill and Steve Smith, our reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, take it away.
Well, last season, DeMar DeRozan set the all-time record for consecutive games with over 35 points and above 50% field goal shooting, surpassing the great Wilt Chamberlain. DeMar said, quote, "As a fan of the history of the game, to have the privilege of these opportunities, it's something I never take for granted." Brian?
Oh, incredible. Thanks, Allie. And these are two high-flying teams, Grant. Loads of athleticism on the floor. What's it like to play in a game like this?
Oh, B.A., it is the best. It's so much fun. I mean, of course, here we're expecting lots of fast breaks, dunks, just in general, a lot of action. And, of course, the fans love these type of games. I can't wait.
So a look at our starters for the Heat. On the wing, it'll be Hero and Butler. Caleb Martin out there with Bam Adebayo. And it's Lowry in at the point. And for the Bulls, they've got Alex Caruso, Zach LaVine out there with DeMar DeRozan. Then it's Ball, and it's Vucevic in at the center position. Now here's LaVine. To the inside, over Butler. LaVine can't hit.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
And finished off by Adebayo.
Wonderful play. With that long wingspan and huge hands, Adebayo catches and finishes with ease.
Pass to LaVine. Now Ball. He's guarded by Lowry. LaVine against Butler. LaVine can't hit. Hero on the wing. Back to Lowry. Outside for Butler. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. Well, good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Heat out in front. They lead by a bucket. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2.
ladies and gentlemen, your Bulls youth.
And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. All right, guys, what do you think about the Heat here?
Well, I think it's pretty obvious they were well prepared defensively coming in.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
Miami with the ball. We've got Patrick Williams. Patrick Beverly out there with Dosunmu. Then it's DeMar DeRozan. And it's Vucevic in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the Bulls 5 as we get into the second quarter. Now here's Adebayo. Basket is good with the setup from Oladipo.
Bam is a pro at absorbing contact, especially when he's locked in on scoring.
Butler against Williams. Back to Dosunmu. He can't get it to go, and Miami will go the other way with it. Outside Butler. He can't hit that time. Some solid defense from Williams. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
DeRozan up top, covered by Love. Just 3 on the clock.
Great positioning to contest that shot. Love's a better defender than he gets credit for.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. It's the Heat. They're up by 4. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It is a good game we have here after one half of play. Everybody, welcome back for our halftime show. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny Smith. It was a closely contested first quarter for Miami. They led by 2 after the first. They gained a little ground there in the second quarter. Kenny, let's start with you. What'd you think about the Heat?
They came in prepared. The offense is firing on all cylinders.
We love the patience, the flow, very efficient. Valuing possessions is fueling their success right now. This is not a team we want to bet against, at least not tonight.
Looking at Chicago, Shaq, your thoughts?
With how they're shooting, it's a miracle they're still in this game. There's still a whole half left to play. We need to stop wasting shots and get serious about finding quality looks.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side. My brother.
Welcome to the court.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. And it's Miami's ball. Martin, and it's Butler in at the three, the small forward.
Continues to develop as a playmaker. It's nice to see Tyler Hero create for others.
Levine finds Vucevic. The fader. And no good. The Heat go the other way with it. Butler with the ball. That one rolls around, rims out. Down low. And up the court come the Bulls on the break.
DeMar DeRozan is so good when he has space to get out and get his legs moving on a break.
You'd like to let the clock run and take the final shot.
Yes, you do, but it's a dilemma. If you get a great look earlier in the clock, do you take it?
Hero outside. Shoots over Caruso. Missed it. The third quarter comes to a close. Heat out in front, leading by 4. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. Three tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. So it's Chicago now. 4-point game. Alex Caruso is out there with ball. Then there's Zach LaVine. Then it's Andre Drummond. And it's Williams in at the 4. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Alex Caruso. First personal foul. First team foul. Checking into the game for your ball.
Love the open look. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in.
One of the best catch and shooting big men we've ever seen. Kevin Love.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. They're trailing by 6. 42 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one.
Make some noise, fans, for the one and only Chicago Bulls. Here they come, fans. Turn your attention to the court for your Chicago Bulls. How about your Lovables dance?
Here's Williams. Doesn't go for him. Some solid defense from Martin. And an intentional foul.
Zach LaVine. First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Heat, Duncan Robinson. 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
From undrafted to a vital role player, Duncan Robinson has become a 3-point shooter.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point ball game.
Honestly, they're just down by too much to mount a comeback.
And you know, disappointment starts to set in a little bit. You fought all night, just wasn't meant to be.
At the line for the Bulls, Zach LaVine, taking 2 shots.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
When it comes to scoring, Zach LaVine is just getting better and better. Every season, he comes back a stronger shooter.
And he does get the second one. And that narrows the gap to 7. I think a bucket here, Grant, would end this game.
Absolutely. That would put a bow on this one.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Lowry from downtown. Yes, and it's Adebayo picking up the assist.
That's an inspired ball club. They fought hard, and during the most important moments, they made big plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
So it's Heat winning this one easily. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out on the road, the wins can feel sweeter. This one has to feel extra special.
We'll see you next time.
All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Jimmy, let's talk about defense. What clicked for you down the stretch?
We was locked in on our schemes. I think we did a great job of our rotation in our second effort. But all in all, man, we executed on both ends in the fourth quarter.
It takes everybody. Thanks, Jimmy.
Allie, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Steve Smith, I'm Brian Anderson. Thanks for joining us tonight. We'll see you later.
And a look behind the curtain here. Final preparations for the challenge ahead. Hoping to come out of the gates strong. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and a pair of Hall of Famers with us, Doris Burke and David Aldridge. GA, it's all yours.
Thank you, Kevin. The Mavs have put the ball in Luka Doncic's hands and asked him to create. Coach Jason Kidd said, I don't know if anybody told Picasso he had to use all the paints, but I just want to remind him that he can rely on his teammates. His teammates are going to be there to help him. Good words from a great point guard, Kevin.
Indeed, that's high praise. A Hall of Famer, DA. Thanks. This game will probably be something of a chess match, don't you think, Greg? Both these squads love to run intelligent half-court strategies.
Yeah, you can expect to see some interesting playmaking as these squads try to open each other up and create opportunities to score.
Now, a look at Dallas's starting lineup. Green is out there with Reggie Bullock. Then there's Dwight Powell. Then there's Doncic. And it's Irving in at the shooting guard position. And for Sacramento, Harris and Sabonis hold down the post positions for him. The backcourt pair will be Fox with Herter. And it's Barnes, and at the 3, the small forward. Now, here's Fox. In the corner, Murray with it. The kick out to Fox. Back to Herter. Outside, Sabonis. 4 on the clock. The Kings need to get off a shot here. They grab their own miss. And that one's good. Barnes has got the opening basket of the game for the Kings.
Well, for some reason, no one accounting for Barnes on the offensive glass, and that cost them.
Green deciding where to go with him. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And it's always nice to get the easy look inside for your first points of the game.
Here's Fox. Fires the 3. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. It's all tied in Sacramento. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment.
Okay, Sacramento, time to get loud.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And looking at what we've seen from Sacramento so far, guys, what do you think?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Yeah, the defense hasn't been there. They are getting hammered on second chance opportunities.
And here are the Mavericks now. At the guard positions, Mitchell and Monk. Davis is out there with Lyons. And it's Holmes in at the 5 spot. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Kings. There's the 3-second call. Tonight here.
Yeah, and fairly decent a season ago, about 77% from the line.
Find the lanes. Find the lanes. One shot.
Free throw good from Kyrie Irving.
And the Kings look a whole lot different now than they did for most of the 21-22 season. And they were changes that had to be made.
Here's Wood. 3 from the inbound. Rebounded by Holmes. They time it right. They can end this quarter with a 2-for-1.
And that's how you want to end the quarter.
The shot by Mitchell, no good. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Mavericks. Pass to McGee. Second chance effort, and the layup is coming in. McGee's got his first points in this one.
Well, you love the persistence on the offensive glass. All about effort right now.
Wood with the block.
Man, an aggressive block there by Wood. He's not going to shy away from competing defensively. My goodness. Say that. I want to see that again.
Me too. Just absolutely beautiful. Mitchell kicks to Monk. 1 second left. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. It's Dallas. They're up by 5. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Let's get to it. The first quarter for the Mavericks was fairly even. The period wrapped up with the teams on level ground and the score tied. They were able to take control in the second quarter and finish the half ahead by 5. And from what we saw so far from the Mavericks, Kenny, what's your take on it?
I have to applaud their offensive consistency. They're not wasting possessions or taking bad shots. That's a testament to their basics, their discipline. They're focusing on playing intelligent basketball.
Shaq, how do you think Sacramento played?
A one-dimensional perimeter attack doesn't cut it for them. I like to see them punch the ball inside the second half, force the defense to collapse, They need to play inside out.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. On the court for the Mavericks. Reggie Bullock is out there with Green. Then it's Kyrie Irving. Then there's Dwight Powell. And it's Doncic in at the point guard position. And it's Bullock missing. Powell against Barnes. It's stolen by Green. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle. Chance at the line for one more.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
Boy, what a season 2022 was for the Dallas Mavericks, making it all the way to the Western Conference Finals. Obviously, the huge upset over the Suns turned that season into what was a dream run early in Luka Doncic's career.
Hardy, he's checked in for Doncic. Fox with it. Right side, Sabonis. Over in the corner, Barnes. The kick out to Sabonis. Just 5 on the clock. Three-pointer, Fox. It's a hand on it. And with the second chance points.
I love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Mavericks lead by 6. Live from Golden One Center. You're watching 2K Sports. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, this is exactly what you're looking for from your point guard. Survey the floor, serve it up on time and on target.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. The backcourt pair will be Fox with Herter. Sabonis is out there with Alex Len, and it's Davis at the 3 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento.
And how about the mid-range shooting of Fox? Definitely capable of sinking those shots with consistency.
And so they foul intentionally. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Here's Doncic. Banked in off the glass.
Once he's inside that painted area, you can see the level of aggression from Luka Doncic. This guy knows he can score it in there.
Timeout called by the Kings. They trail by 6. 40 seconds left in the game.
Here they come, fans. Your 916 crew. Let's hear it. Get loud and show some love once again for your 916 crew dance team.
Here's Herter. It's in! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens. Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
Timeout called by the Kings. They're trailing by 5. We've got 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Luka Doncic.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. And that has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, Kevin. Well, I was able to listen in with what the Kings head coach said to his team. He told them they have to pick it up. He said there's no time like the present, fellas. Embrace the moment, and let's take back this game. That's what they do, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Making a change here. Barnes is checked in. The Mavericks also with the sub. Green is checked in for Hardaway. And an intentional foul right there.
You know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for Dallas. Luka Doncic taking 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
And you'd rather not foul Doncic here because he loves getting to the line and delivering.
So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
Yeah, the crucial part of those free throws is that it now makes it a 2-possession game.
We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Fox looking it over. Pass to Herter, and here is Murray. He's guarded by Bullock. Murray, the pass to Herter. Off target from 3-point range. So we see the Mavericks get the win here. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who's standing by with our player of the game. Take it away, David.
Thanks, Kevin. Luka, you played well and you got the win. So what made the difference?
Yeah, I think we had a great game. You know, we had a today. You know, we step up, and it was a great win.
For your time, man. Appreciate it. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Yeah, and that about wraps it up. Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you.